Jim, we deeply appreciate the impact you have made on the lives of deaf people in this community. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I wish to present you with the Perkins Founders Award. The award is a replica of The Gatherer, done in relief. The original of this dramatic art piece was designed by RSD art teacher Adriana Slutsky and sits on the lawn of the RSD campus between this building and Forrester Hall. Jim, congratulations.
Jerry and members of the RSD board, thank you for your kindness, thank you for your warmth, and thank you for your generosity. It's very humbling to be receiving this award in the name of the Perkins family, especially when I think about what the Perkins family has done here in Rochester for people who are deaf, and by comparison I feel like I've done so little. So this is really very special for me. My father and mother-in-law were both deaf, and they both taught at the Illinois School for the Deaf for 45 years each. So, Dad, Mom, for you. The reason that I wanted to draw you together today is basically to announce that at the end of the next academic year 87-88, 97-98, living in the past, I'm going to step aside as Dean of the National Technical Institute for the Deaf. By that time, I'm expecting by the end of June of 1998 that we will have really together made tremendous strides in achieving the strategic plan that we established for ourselves and completing the major unfinished business that there's yet to do in that regard.
This is, without a doubt, the most difficult experience I've had in all my life at RIT, and certainly during the years that I've been provost. Jim and I go back 25 years from the time that he was first serving on judicial boards, and we were dealing with extremely difficult situations. We became practically brothers during the strategic planning process. We were meeting virtually every single day when we were both co-chairs. So it's really sad for me to lose that. I'm going to tremendously miss Jim, and the only good thing is, of course, I know he'll be around, and so the friendship will remain, but I'm going to miss that tremendously close collegial relationship with him that I've enjoyed these several years.
Really, I'm at a loss for words. This is, I think, a milestone in the history of NTID when they write the history of the first 30 years of NTID. A number of people, names will be very high on the list, but in my opinion, none higher than Jim DeCaro. He has given his life, his total dedication, and all of his energies to NTID. And for me, few things have really excited me more in the 40 years I've been in the business than the personal friendship and collegial relationship I have had with Jim over the years. He's really outstanding person, outstanding professional. When I was offered the position as Vice President for NTID, I spoke to him first. I asked him, how long will you be here to work with me? And he said, Bob, I need to tell you, 1 to 2 years tops. I have other plans for my life. That's enough. If he had given me some other answer, I wouldn't have come. That's how much I think of him, how much he means to me personally, how much I believe he means to NTID. You really will miss him, but he will always be there when we need him. I am sure of that. I want to thank Jim for all he has done for me personally before I came here, during the 8 months I have been here, and what he will continue to do for NTRD. Thank him for that. Thank you, Jim.
At graduation, as I stand up there on that stage and I look across that audience at those bright faces, at those magnificent minds who are preparing to leave this institution and enter the world of work, it's an affirmation for me of why we exist. We exist to make a difference in the lives of people who are deaf. And in a lot of ways, I think about this place as an embodiment of the American dream. And if an individual, a corporation, or a foundation is interested in making an investment in the American dream, then quite frankly, I can't think of a better place to make that investment than the National Technical Institute for the Deaf.